walk out my house, climb up a ladder, and I'm in nature. Trees by Joyce Kilmer. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast. My nickname is Tree Man Steve, which I enjoy. The importance of trees in our lives is they mitigate global warming, they reduce runoff from rain, they help unify neighborhoods by feeling there's a constant between blocks when they're planted block after block after block. They help to increase home value. They usually calculate about $10,000 more per house on a tree-lined street. And also there's a calming effect to our systems, our psyche. They symbolize more stability and peacefulness, so that there tends to be less violent crimes when there's more trees that are planted. Palm trees, besides being an architectural feature, it's a skyline tree, so when people think of Beverly Hills, Hollywood, they think of palm trees. They are prestigious.
When we first moved in, he was the first welcoming committee. He helped us remove some invasive camphor trees that went in our backyard, and a sweet gum that was in the front that was taking up our foundation. And I used to run a community garden at the end of our block, and I helped him start another garden at MLK Park, the Peace Garden.
That's why I'm actually here, is to teach children how to grow their own food. That's my delight.
We did the 10-week program with the children on how to grow plants. And the kids and I kind of were playing around, and they all like nicknames, and so one day they said, I said, well, let's just give him a nickname. Let's call him Tree Man Steve. Tree Man Steve.
Yeah, I grew up in Long Island, New York, and there were rivers and streams there. So there were some sycamore trees growing there, and it had a frame that we could build a tree house in. So since my dad was a carpenter, I knew how to work with nails and hammers, so we would get scrap wood and we built tree houses. And one in particular we really liked, and was the source of a lot of adventures of being in Africa and hunting animals. So I have a 16-year-old son, James, who's been exposed to gardens his whole life. His goal is to be an architect, and just today he said, I want to work with you designing the front of the garden. He goes, that's what's my favorite thing, is doing the design work. Level. Put the weed barrier down, and then put the blocks back.
I mean, let's see what it looks like. Push back more. My dad taught me how plants can serve as a communal benefit and how it can brighten people's day and everything, and it can also bring people together.
I would love to be a coastal live oak. I love the tree because it has dark green leaves on the tree, throughout the tree. It has a thick gnarled bark. It's got a great sculpture to it. A little bit knobby, but I think it's a very pretty tree. Yeah, I actually went to a winery and they had a grove of native oak trees. So they had 3 oak trees growing in a cluster, kind of close together. And when I looked at it, I said, it looks so peaceful there. It looks so reverent that I said, you know, if I die, I wouldn't mind being buried there. It seemed like a good cycle for me. I haven't really told anyone that, but when I looked at it, I was like, yeah, that'd be a good place to wind up. Homes are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree.